Haji. Good evening. So today we are going to start our chapter 4. Chapter 4 is the name of chapter is acids and redox, and in this we are doing 4.1, that is acid base and neutralization. So in this the learning outcomes will be demonstrate knowledge, understanding the application of acid and bases, and then we will study about the neutralization. So in this chapter or in this 4.1, we are going to study about the meaning of acid and bases, and then we will study about the neutralization. Okay. Now, first of all, acid. Now, acid is as per, okay. Now, acid definition, there are so many definitions for acid given by different scientists. Now, as the time progresses, the definition of acid is changing, but nowadays we consider acid are those substances which release H positive ions or which can accept electrons are known as Lewis acid. So, as per your book, all the acid contain hydrogen in their formula. Table 1 is there, that is HCl, H2SO4, HNO3 and CH3COOH. Now, when dissolved in water, an acid releases hydrogen ion known as proton, that is H positive ion, in the solution. And the equation below, hydrogen chloride gas gives H positive ions as dissolved in water, that is HCl, aqueous, that is means water, gives you H positive and Cl negative. Okay, now wait, see this thing. Okay. Acids are those which, when dissolved in water, give H positive ion or H3O positive. This is known as hydronium ion. Okay. Acids are sour in taste. They can conduct electricity and they convert blue litmus is converted to red. Clear? And fifth is, as per, there was one scientist, Lewis. As per Lewis, acids are electron acceptor. Got it clear?
Yeah.
There are two types of acid: weak acid
And strong.
and strong acid. Weak acid are those which do not dissociate completely when mixed in water. And strong are those which dissociate completely when mixed in water. Example, weak acid is CH3COOH. When it is dissolved in water, it gives you CH3COO negative plus H positive. Like HCl, when dissolved in water, gives you H positive plus Cl negative. This is aqueous. This is aqueous. This is aqueous. Fine.
Yeah.
Always remember, all mineral acids are strong. Example, H2SO4, HCl, HNO3. They are strong acids. Fine. All
Yeah.
organic acids are weak. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, that is what about the acid. Now base. Okay, we will just read out what they have for acid. Now in this equation, this aqueous has been included to show the excess of water present. This aqueous means excess amount of water, and equation is essentially hydrogen chloride gas dissolved to form an aqueous solution. It means that HCl gas dissolved in water, and it gives you H positive ion and Cl negative ion. Clear?
Yeah.
Strong acids such as HCl releases all its hydrogen atoms into solution as H positive ion and completely disassociates in aqueous solution. HCl aqueous HCl gives you H positive and Cl negative. This is strong acid, that is which can dissolve completely, which disassociates completely. A weak acid such as ethanoic acid, if acetic acid only releases a small portion of available hydrogen. For example, if you see in this case CH3COOH, there is 1 and 3, 4 hydrogens are available, but they can release only one hydrogen. It means there is a partial disassociation. Clear? So weak
Yeah.
acids are those in which partial disassociation takes place. And this sign, if you see there, this sign, like this is like this. This is the equilibrium sign, indicates that forward reaction is incomplete or it can be reversed.
So it goes both ways.
What, beta?
The reaction, it goes both ways.
Yes, reaction can occur in both ways. Now, it is important to realize that not all the compounds contain hydrogen atom are acids. Each molecule of ethanoic acid contains 4 hydrogen atoms, but only hydrogen atom on COOH group is released as H positive ion. Even then, only one molecule in every 100 disassociates. So ethanoic acid is a weak acid. Most organic acids like ethanoic acid are weak acid. What it is saying that in case of ethanoic acid, we are having 4 hydrogen, but only one hydrogen is disassociates, or it will be only one hydrogen is released as a hydrogen atom, which means that it is a weak acid. Clear?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No. No.
Okay. Now coming to base. Now bases are those which when is it shared now? Which when mixed with water, gives OH negative, that is hydroxyl ion. They are bitter in taste, convert red litmus to blue. They can also conduct electricity, and pH value is from 7.5 to 14. There are two types of bases. weak base, and then strong base. Weak base are those which do not completely disassociate when mixed with water. Example, ammonium hydroxide when mixed with water gives you NH4 positive plus OH negative ion. Strong wave which completely disassociate when
Okay.
mixed with water. The same thing like NaOH, sodium hydroxide. When mixed with water, it gives you Na positive plus OH negative. Clear? Is that clear? And bases are also known as, okay, those bases which will be dissolved. Am I audible? Dissolved in water are known as alkali. Generally, metal oxide mixed with water and forms bases like NaOH is sodium hydroxide, CaOH also is calcium hydroxide, etc. Clear?
Leaving metal oxides.
Pardon what?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Is that clear now? Any doubt?
Yeah. No.
Now we'll see metal oxides, metal hydroxides, metal carbonates, and ammonia are classified as bases. A base neutralizes an acid and forms salt. We will study this later on. An alkali is a base that dissolves in water and releases hydroxide ion, that is OH negative, into the solution. The equation below shows the alkali sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH plus water, gives you Na positive and OH negative, that we have studied. Clear? For example, MgO or Na2CO3 gives you NaOH, KOH, and NH3. These all metal oxides, they are, whenever they mix with water, they are going to form base. These, whenever mixed with water, they are going to form base. Clear?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No.
Hmm?
No.
Okay. Now see neutralization. Okay. Neutralization, it is the reaction between acid and base to produce salt and water, like HCl plus NaOH. Both are mixed in water. Now what will happen? This H will move from this OH and NaCl will move like this. So you will get NaCl plus H2O. H and OH, that is H2O. Clear? So this is salt. Is that clear? Yamanya, is that clear, beta? Yeah, am I audible? Okay. Now you can see neutralization. In neutralization, H positive ion reacts with a base and form a salt and neutral water. The H positive ion forms the acid are replaced by metal or ammonium ion from the base. Fine. For example, it's given
Yeah.
in table 3, we will see. Notice the link between the name and the acid of the salt. Okay, in blue. Now see, hydrochloric acid, HCl, type chloride type, salt name will be sodium chloride, that is NaCl. Sulfuric acid, H2SO4, it's a sulfate, sodium sulfate, and Na2SO4 is formed. Nitric acid, HNO3, nitric acid, nitrate, calcium nitrate, CaNO3. Ethanoic acid, CH3COOH, ethanoate, ammonium ethanoate, that is CH3COO and H4. Is that clear?
Yeah, I understand.
Now we will see how these reactions are going to take place, especially 1, 2, and 3. Now see.
So it uses
Suppose,
the acid name in the salt.
yes, suppose we have this HCl. HCl is known as hydro.
Hello?
Hello, yes, am I audible? Yeah, am I audible?
Hello?
Yep.
Sir?
Hello. Wait. I think.
Hello? Yeah,
Okay.
it's visible on them.
So HCl, hydrochloric acid. Now, whenever HCl reacts with any base, it forms chloride salt and water. For example, HCl plus NaOH gives you NaCl plus water. Okay.
Yeah.
HCl plus CaOH whole twice gives you CaCl2, that is calcium carbonate, calcium chloride plus water. Then we have H2SO4. This is sulfuric acid. Is that clear? It reacts with base and forms. It reacts with base and forms sulfate salt plus water. Is that clear? Am I audible?
So you're lagging.
Yes, it's audible and audible now. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you were lagging before.
Okay, now I think it's clear. Okay, now
Yeah.
I will repeat it. H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid, reacts with base and forms sulfate salt plus water. For example, H2SO4 plus NaOH. Aqueous, it gives you Na2SO4, that is sodium sulfate
Yeah.
plus water. This is salt and its name is sodium sulfate. Clear?
Yeah.
H2SO4 plus CaOH whole twice give you CaSO4 plus water. This is calcium sulfate. Okay. Now third one we have is HNO3. That is nitric acid. Now nitric acid is a very strong oxidizing agent. Okay, ji. So what it does, it oxidizes hydrogen wait.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Leave. This was with the matter. It's a very strong oxidizing agent, but just remember that thing, no issue. Now, when it reacts with base, it forms nitrate plus water. For example, HNO3 plus NaOH. So it will give you NaNO3. This is sodium
Yeah.
nitrate. Clear? Aqueous plus
Yeah.
water. Clear? Got it?
Yeah. Clear.
So HCl gives you chloride, sulfate H2SO4 will give you sulfate, and nitric acid will give you nitrates. Got it? Yeah, that is all there in your this one. Okay, now this one, ethanoic acid. We left with this one. The fourth one is acetic acid. CH3COOH. This one is also known as ethanoic acid. Now CH3COOH plus NaOH, and this will move out, gives you water plus OONA. This is sodium ethanoate. Clear?
Yeah.
It can also react with plus KOH. It will form CH3COOK plus water, and this is known as potassium ethanoate. Is that clear?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Any doubt?
No,
No?
not really. No.
Okay, ji. So we have this, all these things. Fine. We did this one, and wait, if we see, yeah. Okay. Now neutralization of acid with metal oxides and hydroxide. Now acid also neutralized with metal oxides and hydroxides. So metal oxides and hydroxides we have done, or hydroxides we have done, that is the base only. And all the metal oxides are basic in nature. Sorry. With alkali, the reactant are in the solution as a metal oxide. The overall reaction forms a salt and a water only. That is acid plus alkali gives you salt plus water. Overall equation HCl plus NaOH gives you NaCl plus H2. That is what we have discussed. And ionic equation will be H positive plus OH negative gives you water. And other one will be Na positive plus Cl negative gives you NaCl. Clear? Now,
Yeah.
if you see this figure, solution of two copper salts prepared by neutralization of different acids with different Ks. The first one is sulfuric acid has been neutralized to form blue copper, that is copper sulfate. This one is copper sulfate, and the hydrochloric acid has been neutralized and give copper chloride. Okay. Now we'll see these two reactions, how they are going to form. See. Metal oxides are basic in nature, and when reacts with acid gives metal, salt and water. For example, metal oxide like CuO plus HCl. Now, how this reaction will happen? The Cu and this will move out. So it will be CuCl2 plus H2O. Now balance this reaction. This will be this. And twice HCl, yeah, this is reaction is balanced now. This CuCl2, this is green in color. Okay. Now CuO plus H2SO4. Again, it will form CuSO4 plus H2O. The CuSO4 is blue color. Clear? Got it? So in general, we can say that metal oxide plus acid, my voice is clear now, gives you, Manya, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, am I lagging?
No.
Got it? Clear? Any doubt? Is it clear? Any doubt in this one? You let me know, Manya. Is that clear? If you have any doubt, do you have any doubt in this? Yes or no? No.
Okay, it's okay now.
Okay. Yeah, we have this last topic now. This neutralization of acid with carbonate. So like metal oxide, carbonate neutralizes acid to form salt and water. And there is also a third product, carbon dioxide gas is formed. Like zinc carbonate plus H2SO4 is going to form ZnSO4 plus water and carbon dioxide. Now see this reaction. In this case, what happens?
I had a question before
Yes,
the meeting ended by accident. This was like for the acid and the salt. So
Acid.
the salt
Which one?
the table on this one.
Yeah, yes.
So the salt takes the name of the acid.
Yes, Bill, correct. Suppose salt is formed with the help of a hydrochloric acid. So it will take the name chloric from it. If it is formed sulfate, sulfuric acid, so it will take the name sulfate. Clear?
Yeah.
You can clearly see hydrochloric acid, chloride, the salt will take the name chloride.
So for nitric acid,
nitric acid, it will take the name nitrate.
So what's calcium then like?
Calcium is Ca. I told you that this thing C.
Yeah, but like where does calcium come from?
Calcium comes from this, calcium hydroxide. It is CaOH whole twice. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I will show you. This is. Just give me a second. See, this is HNO3 aqueous plus CaOH whole twice. Now, how they will react? This H and OH. Got it? They are going to form
Yeah.
H2O, and this calcium is combining with nitrate. This calcium combines with this nitrate part, and they are going to form CaNO3 whole twice. It is calcium nitrate. Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now see metal carbonate. A metal carbonate, when reacts with acid, they produce salt plus water plus CO2. Fine. So general equation will be metal carbonate
H2O.
plus yes. Metal carbonate plus acid gives you salt plus
Salt.
carbon dioxide gas plus water
H2O.
plus CO2. Got it? For
Yeah.
example, Na2CO3, sodium carbonate reacts with HCl. So it will form the sodium will react with chlorine. It will form NaCl plus CO2 plus H2O. CO2 is a gas and H2O will be a liquid. Clear?
Yeah.
ZnCO3. This is zinc carbonate plus, suppose this is H2SO4, sulfuric acid. So it is going to form zinc sulfate. Clear?
Yeah.
So zinc sulfate formula is ZnSO4 plus carbon dioxide gas plus water. Is that clear? Any doubt?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Now that was the last topic. Magnesium is there also there. Now see, there is one more salt is there. Magnesium carbonate plus, suppose H2SO4, or I will take nitric acid, HNO3. Okay, see, magnesium and nitrate out. Mg NO3 whole twice plus CO2 plus H2O. Got it clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Any doubt?
No, it's the same structure for these metal
Same.
carbonate.
Everything is same. Fine?
Yeah.
Yep. Now we have disassociation in sulfuric acid. Now sulfuric acid H2SO4 is a strong acid, but this is true only for one or two hydrogen atoms. Sulfuric acid is a strong acid, but it is true only for one of the two hydrogen atoms. When sulfuric acid is mixed in water, each H2SO4 molecule disassociates, releasing just one of its two hydrogen atoms as H positive ion. Now you can see H2SO4 first gives you H positive and HSO4 negative, and this HSO4 negative gives you H positive and SO4 minus 2. So sulfuric acid first behave as a strong acid, then HSO4 negative ion formed and behave as a weak acid. Clear? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, now see what actually happens. This association of H2SO4. Now H2SO4 aqueous, or you can say plus water is added into it. So it will give you H positive plus HSO4 negative. Here,
Yeah.
and this HSO4 negative again disassociates and give you H positive plus SO4 minus 2. So overall reaction, we are having 2 H positive ion plus SO4 negative. Clear?
Yeah.
Got it? So in this way, we can say that H2SO4 aqueous disassociates and give us 2 H positive ion, which is a strong acid. Now here, in this case, it is behaving as a strong acid. In this case, it is behaving as a weak acid, but overall we can say that it is a strong acid. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There is one more acid, that is H3PO4. Now this acid H3PO4 plus water first gives you H positive plus H2PO4 minus. Then this H2PO4 minus plus water gives you H positive plus H2PO4 minus 2. Sorry, HPO4 minus 2. Got it? Clear?
Yeah.
Again and
Yeah.
again, one hydrogen is released. And in this case, HPO4 minus, when more water is there, it will give you H positive plus PO4 minus 3. You can clearly see now we have 1, 2, and 3. 3 H positive plus PO4 minus 3. Clear? So this H3PO4 is going to give you 3 H positive ions. Clear?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No, I get this.
Okay, ji. So this is all your chapter. So shall we discuss these questions or you will do it by your own? Okay, I will
I'll
discuss.
do it by my own.
What?
I'll give it a try by myself.
Okay, fine. You can try it by yourself. And yes, these questions are not that difficult. You can try. Explain what do you mean by the term strong and weak acid that we have already discussed. Write the equations to show disassociation of the following acids when dissolved in water, nitric acid and propanoic acid. You can do this is easy. CH3, CH2, COOH that I will show you. CH3, CH2, this one I will show. So propanoic acid is CH3, CH2, COOH. This is propane. Wait, propanoic acid. Okay. Now when it reacts with water, it gives you CH3, CH2, COO negative plus H positive. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
What did you say, sir?
Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, no.
Okay. The baking powder is Na2CO3 sodium carbonate, usually contains organic acid and sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate, okay, uses sodium known as sodium bicarbonate. Now, sodium hydrogen carbonate and sodium bicarbonate of soda, it's the same thing. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. Now, when sodium hydrogen carbonate is an acidic salt formed by the partial neutralization of carbonic acid and H2CO3 with sodium hydroxide. Fine. So
Yeah.
this baking powder is used in cake. The baking powder is used to make cakes when it is mixed into batter or dough containing water and heated. The sodium hydrogen carbonate reacts with acid in the powder and in the same way as a carbonate. The small quantity of baking powder does not affect the taste, so why it is used? Now see what happened. Okay, wait. NaHCO3. This is sodium bicarbonate. When it reacts with acid, H positive of the acid, it forms salt and release carbon dioxide gas and water. Clear?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
salt is sweet in taste. And this carbon dioxide, what is the function of carbon dioxide? It makes the dough soft and spongy. Okay.
Yeah.
So we know that whenever we cook bread, we cook any cake, we cook anything to make it soft and spongy, we use this carbonate thing. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So any doubt up to this point?
No.
So your 4.1 is finished. Okay. Ji. So you want to start this acid-base one, or will that be enough?
I think that's enough for today.
Yeah, enough. Okay, sure, fine. So in our next class, that is tomorrow, we will do this 4.2 acid-base titration part. We will finish this. So, fine.
I don't think if we do this topic in school tomorrow acid-base titration, then we can do it. Or if not, then we can do
Yeah, sure, definitely. What you can
the
do one thing. You can ask your teacher whether this 4.2 is there for evaluation purpose in your exam or not. If it is there, then we will do this. Otherwise, we will do something else. Fine.
okay. Yeah.